We got us a Walking Liberty Ender. My first find since I come over to bottom feed with Scott. Looks like we got us a big old dandy button. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Got us a Benji. Thinking we got some silver here. Oh no, it's not. We have us a Walker. We got us a cat bust. I can't make out a year or anything yet. That is awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we are back with episode 19 of the Nickel Hunt and Fill series. Got our albums here in front of us. Another box from the bank. It's actually been hanging out at the house a few weeks. I'm having trouble getting circulated boxes again, so hopefully we can get one hunt in out of this box. We'll see how it goes. If not, I will have to add another one, but hopefully we'll make it through with this one. So, we're doing real well. Those of you who've been following along know exactly where we're at. I think we have about 19 spots left to fill. We're getting very, very close. We really need some key dates, and we really need some of the harder to find silver nickels, more nickels. And it's been 6 boxes since I've seen a silver nickel after starting out very hot earlier this year. So I'm hoping this box has one. It's probably been sitting here for 2 months, and I'm excited to finally get into it. Hoping to add to the Buffalo book, and hoping we can find some of those Jeffersons we need. So, appreciate everybody coming along. I will be back with the first find. Roll 2. And we have our first 40s nickel early. I hope this is a good sign. We have a 1940 out of Philly. Same roll. First 50s nickel. 1956. And that will be out of Denver. Roll number 4. And 40s nickel number 2. We have a 1946, and that's out of Philly. I will check this for the Henning nickel. If I find anything, I'll bring it back in. Roll 6, and 50s nickel number 2 of the hunt, 1957, out of Denver. Roll number 7, and another 50s nickel, in 1958, out of Denver. Roll number 9, and 40s nickel number 3, 1946, out of Philly. I will check this one also, the weight and the notch in the R for the Henning nickel. Find anything as always, I will bring you back in. Same roll, and we're going to have our first from the 30s. We got a 1939. The question is, can we please get a mint mark? And we will not. It is a Philly, but we will check it for the DDR. You're looking mainly at Monticello and cents. 5 cents on this. And I'm not seeing it, but nice to have a 30s in the box. We'll take it. Roll 10, and we have another 1958. Fourth 50s nickel of the hunt. And it'll be a 58 out of Denver. Roll 16. Just laid these out. And there it is. We got us a Buffalo. Do not see a mint mark. Ooh, not seeing a date either. Let's look at this under the scope. Boy, I am not seeing much. This unfortunately will probably be a Nick-a-date candidate. Definitely no mint mark. So we know it's a Philly. So we'll Nick-a-date that at the end. See if maybe we can add one to the album. Roll 17. And we have a 1952. This will be 50s nickel number 5 of the hunt. And this will be out of Philly. Roll 20. And we have 40s nickel number 4 of the hunt. We're going to have a 1940 out of Denver. Roll 29, and things have definitely slowed down. But we do have a 57 here. It'll be 50s nickel number 6. Pretty nice shape, actually. 1957 out of Denver. Roll 30, and 50s nickel number 7. And it will be a 1956 out of Denver. Roll 33. And we've got another 39. Second one of the hunt. We'll try again for the mint mark. Based on the condition, I'm not feeling great about it, but... And it will be a filly. We will check the DDR. And I do not see it, but 39 number 2 in the box. We'll take it. Rolls 37. And we finally got our first foreign. Starting to think we weren't going to see one. Is a Canadian, which is what I find the most, and it's a 1983. Roll 39. And we have 50s nickel number 8 of the hunt. There's another 1956. And it will be out of Denver. Roll 43. And we're going to have 50s nickel number 9. It will be another 52. This will be a 52S. I believe we have that one. Could be an upgrade. Don't remember what kind of shape that one's in. Alright, see you on the next vine. Roll 45. And 50s nickel. Number 10. We have a 1957 out of Philly. Roll 46. And we have 40s nickel number 5. It'll be a 1940 out of Denver. Also did pick up a 09D, which is definitely lower mintage. I do not see many of these anymore. I'll look at what I have. Maybe I'll keep this one. Maybe I won't. Try to keep the nicer one. So, all right. See you on the next one. Roll 50, and it looks like we're going to get at least one for the road here. We got a 1951. Could it be an S? It is not, so it will not be a semi-key date. 51 out of Philly. Take a look at this one while I got you here. 69, and this last one. Nope, I think that's it. Alright, we're right back with the wrap-up. Alright, 50 rolls hunted. We barely eked out 55 or 20 finds, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one a wrap. Like I said, I got 1 or 2 more boxes here at the house, but I am struggling to get circulated boxes. It's been uncirculated for several weeks now, so anyway, we'll hope next week is better. So, did get the 09D. I got 2 39s, 2, 4, 5 in the 40s. We got that Buffalo. We're going to figure the date out on that. Definitely cannot make it out. It is completely wore out. The Liberty's almost gone on the top. So we're going to go ahead and nick-a-date that one, see if we can add it to the album. And we got our 50s nickels here. I believe we have 11 of those. And then I have 3 possible additions or upgraders up top. Most likely upgraders. I don't think we have any additions in those years, but a couple pretty nice ones. So let me go ahead and get this nick-a-dated. I'll bring you in. We'll see what we have. Then we'll get into the albums. See if we can add anything. Be back in a few. Alright, we got our Buffalo figured out. I'm not sure if we need this one. I can't remember for sure. I don't know if you can make it out there. It is a little tough, but it is a 1919 out of Philly. Try it under the scope here. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. There you go. You can kind of make it out right there. Your 1, 9, 1, 9. So we'll take that. 1919. We got a date. Hopefully it'll fill a spot in the Buffalo album. Alright, we'll be back with that album. See if it fits in anywhere. And then we'll get on to the next one. Alright, the Buffalo does fit in the album. We need the 1919. It's not a hard one to find, over 60 million minted. But I believe this is Buffalo Nickel, number 16 of the album. Since we started this, I think in episode 7 it was, so that's awesome. We've had great progress in this, much better than I expected. So let's get into the first Jefferson album, see if we have any additions there. Alright, we're back with album 1, which is our 1938 through 1961D. And we are going to have 1 upgrade. We will not have any additions, but this is definitely better. Much better hair detail. And does have a few more scratches, but overall, I think it's a nicer nickel. Alright, let me get that plugged in. We'll get on to album 2. Alright, album number 2, 1962 through 1995 Denver. And we are going to have one upgrade. We'll be upgrading this 1979 Philly. Definitely some more luster, definitely a little bit better hair detail, and less scratches overall on the top portion of the coat there below his neck. So we'll go ahead, swap that one out, get into album number 3. Alright, album number 3, 1996 through 2022D. And the only one we're missing is a 2009 P. I actually was thinking maybe it was the D, which we found, but it is not. We're still looking for that P from 09. So, no additions, no upgrades in album number 3. I'll go ahead, total everything up, and I will be right back. Alright, I've totaled it all up. We have not had any additions, so we're still going to be at 177 of 195 spots filled. We now move to 16 spots filled in the Buffalo album, which is awesome. Very, very excited to have another addition in that, despite the lack of finds to add to the other 3 albums. But I knew it was going to get this way. It's going to get harder and harder to find nickels to fill spots. So we're going to keep plugging away, see what else we find. Appreciate everybody coming along. Please give it a big thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next hunt.